Hello, my name is Sarah. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a TJMAXX haul, I guess you could say. I've kind of been collecting these things over the last few weeks. I go to TJMAXX a lot, like multiple times a week at least. And it's kind of bad for my bank account, but I've picked up some really amazing makeup deals, and so that's what I'm going to share with you guys today. These videos are going around a lot on YouTube recently, but I see people like bringing their cameras in and being like, oh, look what they have here, but I didn't want to do that because like I said, I've been picking these things up for a while now. So I'm just going to share with you guys some of the great deals I've got, some hits and misses and recommendations, I guess. So I'm going to start with the first and only skincare item that I've collected, and this is the Egg Cleansing Foam by the brand Esfolio, maybe that's the brand name. This is a Korean brand, I believe. Yes, Korean. And I'm pretty sure I've seen this brand in Sephora before, so that's why I picked it up. Also, there's tons of things about how egg is great for your skin, so I just wanted to see if, you know, if it's true. I haven't used this too much, but it's just a basic face wash, and I got this for $4. So the next item I actually have two of, because I have two TJMAXX near me. One is actually a Home Goods and one is a regular TJMAXX, and then I also have Marshalls, which they're all kind of the same company, but I don't think any of the stuff has came from Marshalls. But I picked up the Algenist Splash Hydrating Setting Mist. It's a hydrating serum in a mist, so it's like a setting spray but also like a hydrating serum. I've been using this a lot and I really like it, actually. So I picked up the first one of these at the Home Goods, and it was $10, and I thought that was like fair, and I really wanted to try it out, even though it is kind of small. But I really like it so far. I definitely feel like it is hydrating, and it also helps like the longevity of my makeup. I don't feel sticky or anything afterwards. But then the second one came along at the other TJMAXX, and it was on clearance for $3. The stickers kind of rubbed off. So I was gonna like return the $10 one and keep the $3 one, but I just like it, so I'm gonna keep both of them. It's not that big of a deal. The second Algenist product that I got, oh, this is from Marshalls. Okay. So I do have one thing from Marshalls, but I know I've seen this at TJMAXX too. It's the Algenist Reveal Concentrated Luminizing Drops in the shade Rose Iridescent Pink. And so like it comes in a weird box. It's like this, and then like the actual box is in here. So I don't know what they kind of did there, if they're just like repackaging something, or maybe this is the bottle for all of the concentrated drops, and then like the specific color that you buy gets like an overlayer. I don't know. But this stuff is really good. It's basically just, you know, concentrated illuminizing drops. It comes in a little dropper like these, and I put it on underneath my makeup. Oh, most of these products that I'm going to be sharing with you guys, I used for my makeup today. So you can kind of see. I'll explain, like, I'll say what I used. I used the mist, and I used this all over my face underneath my foundation, just to look a little more glowy. And this was also $10. These next two items are kind of like honorable mentions, I guess, because I've had this a while. I picked this up at TJMAXX probably like 3 months ago, but I still wanted to mention it because I still see it everywhere in TJMAXX. This is the Anastasia Contour Cream Kit. So mine is in the shade Fair, but I have seen all of the shades at TJMAXX, and it's just the cream contour kit. It's been out for a while. I haven't used it much because I'm not a big cream contour girl, but I picked it up for I think it was $25. I don't have this one written down because, like I said, I bought it so long ago, but I think these are originally like $40, so pretty good. The second thing I want to mention, I bought this on Black Friday at Ulta, not at TJ Maxx, but I've also seen it at TJ Maxx. And it's the Anastasia Aurora Glow Kit. I bought it for, I think, 20 bucks on Black Friday, and I'm pretty sure that's how much they're selling it for at TJ Maxx. This is the highlighting palette that is all of these crazy bright shades. Mine is broken, so I'm going to be very careful. So I just highlighted my, what are these called? Collarbones and my shoulders a little bit with this palette. I think it's a really fun palette. I think if you see it at TJ Maxx, you should definitely pick it up for the discounted price, because it's not something you'll use often, but it is really fun. The next face palette I have, this is from the Body Shop. It's called just the contouring palette in 01. This is super cool. I love this. This was, how much was this one? This was $7.99, and I'm in love. Okay, so it kind of looks like the e.l.f. Blush palette. Aha. Okay, so this is basically an e.l.f. palette. These, look at the similarities in these. They're basically like the same format and everything. The backs look the same. Like, these are great palettes, but I'm not going to talk about those right now. Anyways, this is super cool though because it has everything you need in one palette. The only thing I wish it had was like a setting powder and a better highlight. I've traveled with this a lot. It's so compact and tiny. It's like super durable. These pans also do pop out if you push hard enough on that. But yeah, I've traveled with this and it's had everything I need. There is a cool tone contour shade and a bronzer, which I mix these two together to contour because this is really light. But if you are into cool tone bronzer shades, I think you will really like this one. A shimmery peachy pink blush and a highlighter. The highlighter isn't great, but it gets the job done. But if you like an intense like bam highlight, you might want to throw an extra one in your bag if you want to travel with this. But like I said, it gets the job done if you're not too desperate or you like a more natural, subtle highlight. This one's really nice. So this was a big hit. And I had never tried any makeup from the Body Shop, but I'm impressed. Very impressed. So the last face palette I got is, this is the Makeup Revolution Pro HD Strobe Kit, I guess. So it has 2 strobe balms and 2 baked highlighters. This just like caught my eye. This was $4, $3.99. These 2 are the baked ones, and these are the, what do they call them? The strobing balms. Yeah, the strobe balms do feel kind of greasy, but I mean, I don't know. They might be good. So this is all of them right there. They're pretty funky colors too, but for $4, look how huge these are too. Like, I think this is a good deal. I have 2 other like quick honorable mention palettes that I don't remember the prices of, but I got from TJ Maxx. This first one is the Anastasia Lip Palette, Volume 1. This is also still in TJ Maxx, some that I have seen. This is really cool. It comes with like a little palette. You mix your colors together, create your own lipsticks. There's like endless options. It's super fun. Yeah, so if you see this in your TJ Maxx, I would definitely pick it up. It has a lot of fun things and just to play with. I think it'll be fun. So another thing that I bought at TJ Maxx, but I don't like remember the price, is this Too Faced Cat Eye palette. So this is like the OG Too Faced palettes. Like, you guys remember these? Like in the tins? Oh, I still have the matte eye palette somewhere. But anyways, I'm pretty sure they're like revamping all of their palettes and getting rid of these 9 shade palettes. But this is the cat eye one. It's pretty interesting. It's got a few shades, you know, that are different, but it's pretty basic. I just picked it up because I was feeling a little nostalgic, and I think it was only like 12 bucks compared to, these are 32, I think, or 30. 32 sounds about right. But yeah. So I was super excited to see this in TJ Maxx, and there was a lot of them, and I had to control myself to only buy one. But they have the Chocolate Soleil bronzer at TJ Maxx for $13. This is in the old packaging, obviously, but I just couldn't pass it up. This is the shade medium to deep matte bronzer. It's just the basic chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I love it, and I was super happy to pick it up at a discount at TJ Maxx. So the next bronzer I got, well, this is a highlighter and bronzer duo. So most of the makeup products at TJ Maxx, you can like open them up and kind of like see what they are. This one was shrink wrapped, and I think it was only $4, no, $3. It was $2.99. So I was like, even if it's not my color, whatever, it's so cheap. It's the Lorac Tantalizer Bronzer and Highlighter Duo. It's not my shade, unfortunately, but I might give it to my sister. She's a little bit darker than me. Maybe she could make it work, but I mean, like I said, it was only $3. I think if it is your skin color, it would be awesome. But unfortunately it's not mine, and it didn't even say it, so it was like shrink wrapped in like clear plastic, but it didn't even say like medium, dark, light, or anything. It just says highlighter and matte bronzer, so it's unfortunate, but it's okay. This is an Anastasia highlighter in the shade 10K, and it was on clearance for $2. Amazing. This is a really pretty highlight. It's the one that I'm wearing on my face today. It can be built from more natural to pretty intense. It's really pretty, just like neutral gold highlight, I would call it. I can get it out of this freaking plastic. I just need to put it in my Z palette, but I think it'll be a really nice highlight. So the most exciting thing I think I've ever found at TJ Maxx, like in the makeup section, are these two items. And these are both from Dolce & Gabbana. And one of them is a blush and one of them is a bronzer. And I got them each for 30 bucks a piece, like 30 bucks a piece. And I think I looked it up and they retail for like 50. I'm gonna put all of the like comparison prices on the screen, but yeah, I was so excited to see these. You guys have no idea. Just like how luxurious the packaging is. They come in these like little bags, and oh, obsessed. And they're really pretty colors too. There was more. I could have gotten like 5 blushes, but they were still $30, so I had to contain myself. I got the one that I figured I would like the most. Look at this packaging. I can't. This is the shade Apricot, and it's just like a really peachy bronzed blush. I'm wearing it today. You probably can't tell because I don't wear much blush when I do actually put it on my face, but it's beautiful and I'm obsessed. And then the bronzer I got is called Desert, and it's also very, very nice. So I think that's it for face products. Now we're gonna move on to eyes. So the first thing I have is a single eyeshadow from Anastasia. This is in the shade China Rose, and it was on clearance for $3. I've gotten a lot of single Anastasia eyeshadows from TJ Maxx. They're all in my Z palette. Let me see if I can find them actually. Can't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure this pretty blue and this like shimmery shade, those were from TJ Maxx. And I think maybe like just this matte brown, but I know this blue was, and that's really pretty shade. But there's tons of single eyeshadows at TJ Maxx, so if you have a Z palette you want to fill, I highly recommend looking there. And they're all Anastasia. Well, there's like a lot of Anastasia, and they make great single eyeshadows. But this one is in the shade Desert Rose, China Rose, and it's just like a pretty pink, soft shimmer. So this first palette, there's a lot, well, when it came out there was a lot of like controversy regarding it, but I picked it up anyways because it was a lot cheaper than it originally was, and I was like, well, maybe I'll get lucky, maybe I'll like it. And I'm very indifferent about the Anastasia Subculture palette. How much did I pay for this? $25, so cheap-ish. I've been testing it out a lot. I've probably used it about 3 times, but if you look at it, it looks like I've worn this like a million times. And that's because the shades have so much fallout. And I know that was like the biggest thing that people were like, what the heck? Like the shadow was gone in 5 uses. I mean, not 5, but it does go fast. Today I used the shade Roxy, New Wave, and Edge. So this one, and this one. And I started with this, blending it all over my crease. And then this one a little bit lower, and then Edge was patted like on my lid to make like a really pretty like ombre sunset look. And I love the look that I got. I'm like looking at it in my mirror. I love it. I'm so happy with the way it turned out. But it is more muted than I would expect from Anastasia shadows. I would really love for these beautiful yellows and oranges to pack more of a punch and like stay on my lid longer. The thing with these shadows that I found out is, so you put one on your lid and you're blending it out, looks great, fine. You go in with your second shade and you start blending, that first shade starts like disappearing, going away, like it didn't even get put on there in the first place. So they're very blendable to the point that they blend each other away. So that's kind of a sad thing. But the shades in here are like amazing. I don't think I have anything like a lot of these shades. They're all very unique, and if you see it at TJ Maxx, I definitely recommend picking it up for $24. Obviously, it's not as great as my other Anastasia palettes, and if I would have paid full price, knowing what Anastasia is capable of, I would be disappointed. But I think going into it knowing that I might not be satisfied kind of made me a little more lenient on it, and I do really like this palette. The second palette I got is kind of just like a collector's item, I guess, but it's from the Lorac and Pirates of the Caribbean collection. This is their eyeshadow palette. I can't tell if this is the name of it. Treasure in the Stars, I think. And I love Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, it was like, those are one of my favorite movies. When I was little, I loved Johnny Depp, but only when he was dressed up as Jack Sparrow. I just like had to get this. I paid $17 for this, which I think was a steal considering all of the eyeshadows that I got. Try and not shine the mirror into the light. Ah! Oh yeah, and I got an eyeliner. I got an eyeliner too. It's just a black pencil liner, a mini. But I'll have to look into it because I think I was supposed to get more things with this palette. I think maybe this was supposed to be a brush because I bought the palette. I knew something right here was missing. But then when I got home, I noticed this little door right here. And I opened it and this fell out. But that's like a big slot that I think more things probably were in it. So I don't know exactly what this was supposed to come with, but I still think that for $17 it's a decent deal. I wish I got everything, but it's too late now. But the palette itself is still really nice. It comes with 18 shadows, I think that is. A nice mixture of matte shimmers, a nice black, a nice matte white. So yeah, I do think it was a really good deal. So the last product for eyes that I got is this cool little NYX kit. Oh, this was also from Marshall's, and this was $5. Pretty sure I've seen this at TJ Maxx as well, though. And it comes with a mini NYX glitter glue and 3 mini glitters. And the glitters are in the shade Copper, Gold, and Ruby. The glitter glue I've already used and own. I know it's amazing. It's obviously a lot bigger, but pretty sure the full-size one is $6. So to get a mini plus 3 glitters for cheaper than that, I think is really cool. Oh, and it says it's for face and body, so that's cool. Okay, my camera keeps cutting out, so I need to be fast. I have two more products, and they're both lip products. The first one is this Bite lip pencil in the shade Chablis. It's just a really pretty pinky red shade. And I bought this for $6. And this is probably, I'm pretty sure this is full size. Bite has amazing lip products, so I was super excited to see that. And then I also I've gotten a ton of Anastasia liquid lipsticks and lip glosses. This is just the one that I remembered the pricing of, and it was $8. This is the shade Ashton, which is just a nice brown matte shade. But like I said, I've gotten multiple from TJ Maxx, so you can really pick up so many different shades from there. So that's everything for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. I love going to TJ Maxx and finding some amazing deals, so I would love to do more of these in the future. So if you have any other recommendations, questions, comments, leave them down below. Yeah, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!